Hello, 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 eBay sellers. Come on in, come on in. I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling on eBay. So we are going to talk about your pictures, your pictures, your pictures, your pictures, and snag these eBay photo tips and watch your sales soar. Okay? Because what shows your listing, right? Your title's super important. You know, I love to talk about eBay titles, but what shows your listing to your shoppers? It's your images, it's your pictures. And don't go running away going, oh no, Kathy's going to tell me I have to get a photo booth and buy all this expensive equipment. No, I'm not. I'm going to show you how to do incredible pictures that attract shoppers, that will get your stuff sold. And you can do it using things that you probably have around your house. Okay. And yes, at times you're going to want to get a photo booth and you're going to want to, invest in some different things that are going to help you and enhance your pictures. But honestly, your phone, and where is my phone? Your phone is an incredible camera, and it's a matter of using it and just some really quick tips. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about so that you can do it. And I'm going to pick one category. I'm actually going to be talking about shoes. But you can do this for anything. You can do this for any kind of clothing. You can do this for home decor. You can do this for puzzles, for toys, for plush. But your image, think about it. Because when you go into a store, right, when you go into a brick and mortar, you're able to pick the item up. Here's my pen. You're able to pick it up and look at it, right? So it's the item. This is what's selling it. But in a store, I can pick it up. I can look at it. Or obviously, it's in a package. I can pick it up and look at it. And with our listing, our pictures are letting our buyers know exactly everything about it. It's showing the angles, the colors, the shape, if there's any imperfections. And that's why it's so important, because this picture that we're putting on eBay is representing our product. And what I'm going to really point out to you is not just representing the product, and this works for my newer sellers and my more experienced sellers, but how can I stand out from the competition? And if you don't think there's competition, there is. And it's only going to get more, right? There was a lot less competition. Now, eBay's coming up on its 30th birthday. There was a lot less competition 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years, 20 years ago. And there's more and more and more, and that's only going to increase. So the more I can get savvy about my pictures, it's going to help me stand out in search, stand out from the competition, grab my customer's eye, which is what I'm after, so that they'll come and look at me and they will purchase me, that my item will stand out. And I picked some really heavy trafficked categories on purpose, because when you're in a heavy traffic category like Disney, like Coach, like Michael Kors, like Teddy Bear, is you can create a great listing with great keywords, great titles, but your image is crucial to stand out in eBay search. So that's what we're going to talk about. And I picked, drum roll, Coach sandals, just because it's a huge, huge, huge category. And let me just show you. But again, these tips are good on any categories, because I actually searched a bunch of different things. And this is what I want to show you. So first, let's look at Coach. And all I did was search Coach sandals. Okay. I didn't put in any kind of price, and it's giving me 135 results for Coach sandals. Okay, because I clicked flats. I wanted to just look at flats. I didn't do a huge general search. I just did Coach flats because I wanted to compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges. And I just wanted to point this out. So this one I like. So this is what I'm looking at is, okay, I'm going to list, a pair of Coach sandals, or I'm going to be listing some sandals. Let me see what other people do so I can learn from them. And what you're doing when you're looking at listings is you're looking at, why does this catch my eye? Like, why is this grabbing my attention? And obviously the one in the upper left is the color, right? It's just bright and cheerful, good white background, just really a good job. And the other thing is, you'll notice that the way they did the angle on this is I'm getting to see the sole of the sandal, because that's what's selling it. It's the cheerful color for this Coach Alessa and the pattern. So you look at, so when you're selling a shoe or a teddy bear or a puzzle or home decor or a hat, whatever you're selling, a bracelet, what is it that sells this item? And with this, the color and the pattern on this, on the sandal. So good job on this, because the first image, remember, we're talking about how to stand out, the one that grabs their attention. And that's what they've done with this. Okay, so they didn't do it just like straight up. Actually, I have some sandals here just to show you. They didn't do it like this. And we're going to see some like this. These are the ones I use for my pedicure. Like this. Because of the fact that it's the sole of the footbed is what stands out. Okay, so good job. So again, they did a little bit of thinking, which is good. This listing stands out. Now this one, the one to the right, the tan and black, again, angling the shoe because they want to show the front what it looks like and also from the side, okay? And then this one, the one to the right, and honestly, I don't think I would have done that. I think I would have done, because again, there's nothing that distinctive, and it's a flat sandal. There's nothing that distinctive about it, and I think it would have looked better done with the Coach Alessa, but you tell me what you think. And then the one to the right of it is a lot. And then the one to the right of that Coach signature Bonnie Apple canvas tan leather. And they're brand new. She's got the box behind it. Okay. So again, trying to stand out with showing the box right in there so that you know right away it's got the box. Then this one, we've got a new with tag Coach. And again, what's unusual about it is that embellishment on the front. And they have shown you that, and they've said brand new. Now, what I might have done with this one with the embellishment is somehow get the box in there, like maybe have the box behind it and have the sandals tilted up. Let me see if I've got one in here with the box. Okay, this one, and this sort of looks like a stock photo, so we will ignore that. But like this, and this is heels. So one side, and the box. And this is pre-owned, interesting. But the seller still has the box, which is great. And this one I like. So I've got the box. I know it's Coach. And notice how they've done the sandals on each side. So that I like. This one here too. Looks like Coach sandals pre-owned. And again, they've got the box. So if you've got the box, I think it's a good idea to get the box. This is what I was looking for. Okay. Genuine Coach, pre-owned. But they've got the Coach box behind it. And they've got the sandals tilted up. And I'm going to scroll back here. I would have done, who had the box? This one, Coach sandal size new, brand new. But she may not have the box. Hang on a second. Let me just click on this. Because they may be brand new, but brand new without box. So hang on a second. Let's just take a look at this listing. Let me pull it up. Because sometimes brand new, but brand new without box. Here we are. And by the way, do not put emojis in titles. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Yeah. Oh, hang on. She does have the box. Okay. Don't do emojis in titles. We're talking pictures, but I'm giving you a bonus tip. Don't do emojis. See, she's got the box. See, I would have done this as the first image. You tell me what you think, because the box is right there. It makes it really, really clear. So for the first image on these sandals, I would have done the box. Okay. Again, what are you looking for? You're looking to stand out. You're looking to get the click. You're looking for what grabs your eye on this item. Is it the pattern? Is it the print? Does it have the box? And that it's very, very clear in the very first image. Okay. And another thing, when you're going through and you're looking and you're deciding what you want to do with yours, and again, is it a flat? Is it a heel? Again, with the teddy bear. Do I have a teddy bear? I don't have a teddy bear. What can I use for the teddy bear? Actually, I have a little eBay figure. So I have my eBay figure. So let's say this is a teddy bear where we're selling the eBay figure. You'll see a lot where they've got it straight to camera. Okay, because again, what am I after? I'm after standing out from the competition. Okay, so when you see a lot like with dolls, figurines, ceramic, toys, again, teddy bears comes to mind, but again, it could be stuffed horses. It could be a lot of things. And you'll see a lot where they have it straight to camera. Okay, so you're scrolling through and you're seeing teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear, or doll, 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 doll. And what I encourage you to do is tilt it slightly, right? Just tilt it just a little bit. If everybody is straight on, tilt it a little bit. Because again, what am I after? I'm after getting the click. I'm after being a little different. Again, I want to convey exactly what it is. I'm especially with a teddy bear. I don't think I'd want to turn it sideways unless there's something really unusual on the side, like it has a crazy stripe or something. But if everybody is straight on, sometimes just tilting it just a little bit is a really, really, really good way to grab attention. Another thing, for instance, let's say I'm doing a lot of shoes, or I'm doing a lot of teddy bears, or I'm doing a lot of RV equipment or camping equipment, or I'm doing a lot of shipping gear, whatever it is this is my bonus tip for you and for my more advanced sellers, but also my newer sellers. It's a great idea. Again, if you have a bunch, because it's going to take you a little time to do this, go to a website for a major retailer that sells it. Okay. So I was looking at Coach sandals, and I looked at flats, and I looked at heels, and I'm looking at new, and if they have the box of different ways to get the box in the picture, and then looking at what is unusual or what grabs your eye about this sandal. Is it the print? Is it the embellishment? What is it? Is to go and look at a major retailer and see how they do shoes. So I picked Macy's. Being here in New York City, if you don't know, I'm in New York. And I did displays at Macy's. So Macy's is near and dear to my heart. And so I went over to the Macy's website. I said, let's see what Macy's does with shoes. Now, realize that obviously with a big retailer, they are using stock photos. Okay. The interesting thing is they're not going to show the box because you know it's brand new and you know it has a box. They're not showing you both. And the interesting thing is they're showing you one shoe, which I do not recommend for selling on eBay. Don't show one shoe because somebody might think you're just selling one shoe. But look at this. It's angled. The shoe is not straightforward. It is angled. So you're seeing the heel height. I'm seeing the sandal flat. This is sort of fun with the Michael Kors. But look at this. They're all angled. Now this one's interesting. What is this? Sam Edelman they've got two. So Sam Edelman, they're putting both in. Okay, so you're seeing on that. But sneakers, Katy Perry. Oh, this is fun. This is sort of like a lifestyle shot over here for Ralph Lauren. But you notice this? They're all angled. So that gets me thinking. Okay, again, they don't have to show the box because this is Macy's. And then this one, Finish Line. Okay, so they're trying to get you over to Nike. This is sort of like a promoted listings on eBay. But look at this. They're all angled. So that's my tip for you on the shoes. Okay, but again, let's say I'm selling puzzles. I go onto a site that sells a lot of puzzles. Let's say it's fishing gear. I might go over to Bass Pro Shop. Let's say I am selling a lot of fitness equipment. I'm going to go on a site that sells a lot of fitness equipment. Okay. And thinking like Dick's Sporting Goods. Look at how they pose and show the item off. The interesting thing with Macy's, major retailer, multiple brands, and with the women's shoes, flats and heels and sneakers, they weren't doing straight on for the most part. It was all slightly angled. So that gets me the idea to do that for my listings. And that's what I love to do, is to really look at eBay and look at retailers. My background's brick and mortar retail. I did brick and mortar retail for over 15 years, if you don't know. Macy's being one of the major retailers, also Bloomingdale's, Crate and Barrel, and 6 years on QVC. So my mind is very retail oriented. And QVC has super training, because then what you do is, like with working in Macy's and Bloomingdale's, I was working with physical product, and then going to QVC is physical product, conveying it through film, because QVC is live selling, which is now very vogue. It's so interesting to watch things. And the training there. And then I bring that to eBay, which is how to take something and convey it to the shopper so they know it. And when I work with sellers, when I coach one-on-one privately, when I work with my members, when I do my videos, and thank you for everybody that's joining me on my Facebook business page, my YouTube channel, Kathy Terrill, I Love to Be Selling, and on my podcast, Kathy Terrill, I Love to Be Selling, is how to stand out from the competition, how to represent my item the best I can, and to stand out from the competition. And what I really see is angling a little bit. And then the other thing with anything you're selling, but focusing on shoes today, what is it about this item that sells the item? Is it the color? Is it the pattern? Is it the embellishment? And how can I focus on that in my primary picture? Because what I'm after is to grab the attention. And what we saw with Macy's, which is so interesting, is that everything is slightly angled. Everything is slightly angled. It's not flat on to the side and it's not flat on to the front. And how I can learn from that as an eBay seller. I've got a super, super, super free eBay seller summer camp because it's summertime coming up for sellers. Do come and join me. It's going to be it's coming up fast. I'm having a lot of fun doing finishing touches on it. It's coming up Monday, June 16th. So you're going to hop over to my website, Kathy Terrill, I Love to Be Selling, and you will see the sign up. Okay. And nope, I got to grab it. Here we go. Kathy Terrill, I Love to Be Selling. It's free. It's going to be in a Facebook pop-up group. So once you sign up, you're going to get a link for the Facebook pop-up group and you're going to get a worksheet. And what I do with the Summer Camp Challenge is tips like the photo tip, just taking tips and putting them all into a wonderful camp format for you about how to stand out from competition, how to keep your sales strong in the summer. And you're going to have all of that wonderful information and lots of fun, all in the Camp Challenge. It's 1 hour. It's live. It will be taped and it'll be in the group. You'll be able to watch it for a couple of days, but I do deliver it live. It's going to be lots and lots and lots of fun. And I just finished doing an experiment. I was working on a couple of accounts of sellers who came to me and increased the sales on an account 30% in 60 days. So I'm going to be including tips from that in the eBay Seller Summer Camp Challenge. So come sign up. I'd love to welcome you to camp. We're closing in on 50 campers. It's going to be just an amazing time. Lots of selling tips, photo tips, social media tips, and for sellers of all ages. I include content that's good for my new sellers, and welcome to eBay for my new sellers, and advanced stuff that you will not hear anywhere else. So come and sign up. I'd love to see you in camp. I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling. Bye-bye, everybody.